for getting on tonight. It's the 16th of May. 17th. Just kidding. 17th of May, which means we are a couple days halfway into the month. We have 2 full weeks left to reach whatever goals you have for this month. And we all know the specials Insanity Max 30 Challenge Pack, which is reduced times 2. That's a great program to get people on. Also, 22-minute hardcore, which is great for, time constraints, size, which, is a lot of fun. So invite. Yesterday, I almost didn't post about a new challenge group. I don't know why. Sometimes you don't feel like it, and you're like, nobody's gonna respond. And I don't know what the message spoke to people, but 2 challenge packs from it, and I'm going to start a very small fitness 30-day challenge. So if any one of you have a challenger that you want to add to it, it's going to start on the 30th, which is, I think it's Memorial Day, so just kind of a bad day, but it's still the last Monday of the month. If you have anyone that you want to add to it, feel free. It's going to be small, and it's going to be any program. It doesn't have to be specific. So it's going to be 30 days of working out, Shakeology, and staying true to clean eating. So I'll post that in the team page as well. What else? Anything else before we get started? Sneak Peek's going really well, I feel like. It's a little bit smaller than we've had the past couple months, but I feel like it's really, really good. I feel like people are really engaged in your stories. I mean, all the time we share these stories, it floors me to see our team and, what our team has done, not just physically, but with coaching, and it always just stirs something within me. But thank you for sharing your stories. And I'll go ahead and jump on to the meat of the call, because for me, I actually did a call for another coach's team last night, and it was basically the same sort of topic, because her team has been struggling with quote unquote recruiting for coaching. And so I'm going to kind of go through a lot of the bullet points that I went through with her team. And first, to state that the first, I would say the first 9 months of coaching, I was horrible at this. So it's ironic that it's one of my favorite things to talk about. It's ironic that it's one of my favorite things to do is share the coaching opportunity, because when I first started, it was so bad that I feel bad for anyone that I talked to, because it was not pretty, and it was desperation. And at the time, to hit Success Club, you had to sign up 1 coach per month in order to hit. So it wasn't just challenge packs and Shakeology. You had to still set up 1 coach on your team in order to hit Success Club. And, right out of the gate, my coach was like, you have to hit Success Club. So it was kind of a non-negotiable thing, even though it wasn't always easy. It's still not easy. But that added pressure of adding a coach was something that, was very difficult. So I would go into conversations like, hey, I know you were interested in Shakeology, and I can get you a discount, and then I can give you like $20 on top of it, and then I can come clean your house, and then, I'll take you to the airport. I know you needed a ride. And it was like all this stuff, like begging people, like, please just sign up, for the month. You can cancel. You don't have to do this. It was basically, it was like a burden for people. Like, why would somebody want to do that unless they just want to do a favor, which a lot of people did, just do a favor just for that reason, so I could hit Success Club. And it wasn't about who can I bring on to help. It was more of who can I bring on to help me hit Success Club. And that's not good. So I did that again for at least the first 6 months, because the January of 2013, they removed that requirement. And I remember thinking, praise the Lord, I don't have to do that anymore. And then I thought, oh, well, now it's not going to push me to sign up a coach each month. It's not going to push me to get outside of my comfort zone. So maybe it's not a good thing that they removed that requirement. And, I think it's good that they did, because not everyone wants to grow a team. Some people just want to, help challengers, and that's fine. But if you do want to grow a team, you need to flip a switch right here and now on this call tonight that inviting here we go. Can't talk again. Inviting to this coaching opportunity is offering someone something, whether it be accountability to their fitness, whether it be financial, helping someone financially, whether it be inviting them to this amazing community that we have, our team. You're offering a gift that could potentially save their life in whatever shape or form. So when you're going into a conversation, know that it's not about you, it's about the person you're talking to. And when you focus that energy on and taking it off of you and putting it on to the person that you're talking to, things change. The person feels different when you're talking to them. They understand that you're trying to help them. You're not trying to benefit yourself. And from there, it's a different feeling. It's a different, just feels different. So you guys know I'm a big Eric Worre person. He is my mentor. He does not know that he's my mentor, but he is. And I was listening to one of his videos, and it was basically learning the skills of your profession. And think about this as if you were a doctor or a lawyer, a dentist, teacher, whatever your profession, you learn how to perfect your skill, whether it's to teach, clean teeth, or whatever. You go to school and you learn how to be that, that skill. You learn that skill. And that's the same way we are with coaches. Yes, we are health and fitness coaches, but we're also network marketers. We're also team Beachbody, not just sell challenge pack Beachbody. We are, our job is to help bring people on to better their lives, like you guys feel like this has bettered your life. So a lot of times we're scared and we have a lack of confidence, and you're fearful of sharing this. And again, it took me 9 months to get over that fear. And I look back and I wonder why, because I signed up for a reason, because I was in love with Beachbody. I signed up because I wanted to help people. And I didn't feel like it was icky. I didn't feel like it was bad. I didn't feel like it was a scary thing. So when I share it with people, why was I feeling that it was sharing something that wasn't for the good of the person? So that's where your mind needs to flip at the switch and know that when you go into talking with people, it's a good thing. So I'm going to go through some bullet points. Let's see. And we had talked about this, I think a couple weeks ago, about burst. Jen had mentioned burst. Sometimes it's hard to rip the Band-Aid off. Our vital behavior for your business activity tracker says invite 3 to 5 people per day. And that's inviting people to the opportunity as well. It's not just a challenge group. It's inviting people to the coaching opportunity. So if that's hard for you to do every single day, which it is sometimes, ripping that Band-Aid off and just doing it, maybe start the week off Monday morning or Sunday night or whatever, and just write down 20 names of people that you think would be awesome at the opportunity, or that would need this opportunity for whatever reason. They have a void that needs to be filled in their life, or they have a business mind and they would really understand this business model and really take off with it. Write down these people's names. And that way you're not scrounging, who do I talk to? Who do I talk to? You've got an ongoing list of people that you can reach out to. And I'm going to go over kind of how to talk to the people that you have on your list, but having a list already that you can just go into bursts. If you want to do it all at one time, invite 20 people, that's your week, you're done. Obviously, you're going to continue to talk to them, but you're ripping the Band-Aid off of inviting to the opportunity all at once. And I'm going to go over again how to invite. But a book I was reading, I guess it was 3 months ago. It was a recruiting book. It was basically saying recruit up. So those people who you're scared to invite because they have a huge following, they're super fit, or they, are loved by many people, respected, and they would rock this opportunity. They would take off in a heartbeat, but you're petrified to ask. That's the person you need to talk to, Write a chicken list of like 5 people that you're chicken and scared to death to invite, and just do it. I remember, a few months ago, it was one of the new coaches on our team, and I was like, I'm so scared. And I typed the message and I hit send, and I was like, I don't know what I was afraid of, but the point is she accepted the opportunity. She's taken off with it. And someone else had actually asked her as well, right around the same time. If I had not asked her, potentially that she could have gone with that other person, right? So thankfully I asked, because, obviously there was a reason why somebody else asked her. So if there's a reason why you feel like somebody would be awesome but you're scared to ask, that's even more reason to ask, because somebody else is probably going to. So write that chicken list, even if it's 3 to 5 people in the next month. Make sure it's non-negotiable that you reach out to them. If they say no, that's okay. It's not saying no to you. It's not putting you down. They're still going to love you. It's not saying, oh my gosh, I'm never talking to you again because you offered me an awesome opportunity. It's just not for me for now. That's cool. You've planted a seed that potentially later on, once they continue to watch you, because they're going to continue to watch you. If you've planted a seed, they're going to go, wonder what this person's really doing, and I'm going to watch. And then eventually they may turn around. So planting that seed is very, very important. And like I said about skills, get as many recruitment books that you can. Personal development is amazing. It's something you want to do, but there's also the professional development side. And that is learning our profession backwards and forwards and perfecting the skill of inviting that you're not scared to do it anymore. The more you do it, the easier it gets, the more fun it gets. Because when people sense you're excited to invite them, they feel the excitement, and then they're like, okay, well, maybe I want to join what you're offering. And so one of the good ones is GoPro, obviously, which I love. And I've read it several times. I go to Eric Worre events. He is network marketing guru. And that book changed my business because it went over the skills on how to invite people to the opportunity. Also, Sarah Robbins has a book called Rock Your Network Marketing Business. It's a short read, but it's an awesome read. She's actually one of the top earners of Rodan & Fields, and she wrote her own book. And she started out like all of us, not knowing what to do with our business, and she learned how and what and all of that good stuff and wrote an awesome book. It's really, really good. Flip Flop CEO, that's a good one. I don't remember who wrote that, but that one's a very good book on network marketing. How to Retire Your Husband. There is a plethora of books. Oh gosh, Karen, I cannot wait to see you in December. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see you. It's going to be incredible. That event it's life-changing. And Tony Robbins is going to be there. How crazy. Ah, my gosh. Yay. Okay, we'll talk about that. Okay, so there's a list in our team file page or team page in the file section of personal development books and a list of network marketing books. Go through, and when I feel like I'm in a slump with inviting and I'm getting a lot of no's and getting discouraged, I pick up one of the books or I'll find a new one, and it always lights something in me that says, oh yeah, that's right. Okay. There's always aha moments to where you get another fire in your belly to really just get out there and invite people. Again, I had said flip the switch. Okay, it's not about you. In the end, yeah, you're inviting them to your team, but you're offering someone something that could potentially change their life, and making the decision for them before asking them is doing them an injustice and yourself an injustice. So don't make the decision for someone before you actually ask them. And we do that. We prejudge. We prejudge every single person we come in contact with. That person wouldn't want to do it. That person wouldn't want to do it. What if they would? If they don't, that's okay. But what if they would? What if this is the out for them? What if this is the solution for them to completely better their lives? Even if it's just joining our community and joining, you know, the accountability with fitness. You never know who needs this. So don't discount anyone when you're talking. And I'm going to go over how to invite. And this is in the GoPro book, but I feel like hearing it out loud sometimes helps it kind of like come together. And this is duplicatable. So once you bring people onto your team, you can help them do the same thing with inviting. It's very simple. It's cut and dry. It's taking you out of the equation and focusing on the person. And this is how you do it, just like this. You're writing a message to someone or on the phone or however you feel best or most comfortable with talking with someone about this opportunity. And you simply say, who's that? Nicole. Hi. I was telling them earlier in the call how when I first started inviting to the coaching opportunity, how I would beg people to join me, Nicole. And remember, like I gave you money to take me to the airport so that you'd. I was like, I'll pay you $50, take me to the airport. That way you can put it towards your challenge pack.
And you could be a coach.
Yeah. Right.
And I'll split half.
Yeah, like it was whatever. I got really creative. So she was one of, you know, we worked together. We're friends through our work or whatever. And bless, thank you for putting up with my craziness. But anyway, so I just had to say that since you got on. But so we're going over how. This is the important. I can sit here and say invite all day long, but if you don't have a easy cut and dry how, then, you know, we're just kind of throwing darts at something that you may or may not hit. And, you know, there's an art to it. I feel like there's an art to the invitation process, at least for me. You may have your own way, but this is what's worked for me. And it's simple. And it's, hey, Sabrina. I don't know. I just made that up. How are you doing? I was wondering. Oh, okay. I'm going to start over. Hey, Sabrina. How are you doing? I've had you in my mind, and I was wondering if you've ever considered the coaching opportunity. I feel you'd be amazing because, and this is where you're going to give your heartfelt, genuine reason why you know that she would be or he would be amazing. You know, you're already rocking my challenge group. You're already running my challenge group. You love Shakeology, and I'm just giving specific reasons why or how, you know, the person would fit into the coaching opportunity. I know you have a good business mindset. This might be something that you would want to do. I know you were looking for extra income. Just let it be one thing. Don't go into a bunch of different things. Make it really quick and simple and wait for a response. Typically, the person's either going to say one of three things. It's number one, yeah, I've actually considered. That's a great thing, obviously. Number two, really? You think I would be good at this? And they're like flattered and honored. Really? Or three, no. You're going to get no. I don't know anything to do with that. Okay, no worries. But regardless of what they say, just say, I think you would be awesome, and give XYZ genuine reason, and say, if I sent you a 7-minute video that went over the opportunity, would you watch it? If I sent you a video, would you watch it? And it's, again, sending the Intro to Team Beachbody video. It's 7 minutes long. It touches on the income opportunity. It touches on the discount. It touches on the community. It touches on financial freedom. It touches on every single thing the coaching opportunity offers in 7 minutes. So from there, the person says, yes, I will watch the video. That's when you set up an appointment and say, okay, what time are you planning on watching it? And he or she will say, well, so-and-so goes to bed at 9 o'clock, so I'll watch it at 9:15. And that's when you say, okay, well, I'll contact you around 9:30. That'll give you time to watch it and give you time to think about it for a few minutes. And that way you're setting up in a follow-up. And so when you follow up with a person at 9:30, you're not feeling like you're bothering them because you've already told them that you're going to follow up with them, right? So when you follow up, say, hey, Sabrina, did you have a chance to watch the video? She's either going to say, yeah, I did, or no, I haven't had a chance. Either way, if she has watched it, you're just going to say, what did you like best about it? Not did you like it, whatever. What did you like best about it? So that she can tell you her reason, not you making the decision because you want a discount. She's going to tell you because, oh, I love the community, or I love financial freedom, or I love blah, blah, blah. She's going to tell you, or he's going to tell you that. And then from there, you're going to go into and reiterate all of that. Yes. So you're going to go into why the coaching opportunity would fit that void, or whatever that person got out, whatever resonated within that person when they watched the video. And from there, you can kind of go into, how to sign up, the benefits of signing up, and just kind of go dialogue from there. But the simple, cut and dry, have you ever considered coaching because, would you watch the video and then follow up? And I think there in the file section, that dialogue is written all out for you. So just go in there, make it your own, and go to town with it. Because when you make it easy, it makes it less fearful. It makes it less, scary, because you're becoming proficient with it. You're becoming more comfortable with it. And that way you're going to do it more. I love doing it now. Nicole, when I first started, it was scary. I remember making my first coach post. It was like, I love coaching, blah, 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 blah. And I put it on my Facebook page, and I was like petrified of what was going to happen with it, and anyway, so we've all been there. If you're there now, don't feel bad. Just get better at it and just learn to love it, because once you do, things completely change for your business. Things completely, turn around. And again, this is something that's duplicatable, that once your team grows, you can help them do the same thing and help them do the same thing. And then your coaches can help them do the same thing. And it's just a domino effect. So again, this is in the file section. If you do not have GoPro, then you need to get it. You just have to. It's a must. There's a lot of great books and a lot of great personal development for what we do as coaches and growing a team. But that's the one that I remember, I kept hearing about it in Coaches in Motion, in Charlene Bucher's, big group. And she'd say, you've got to do it. It's life-changing, And I was like, whatever. I don't need that. Whatever. And then I remember I was at the gym. So I would go to the gym sometimes and get on the treadmill and do personal development or whatever. I remember the first time reading the book, or starting reading the book, I was on the treadmill, and I was like, wow, okay, you're giving me step by step on how to do this. Not just go do it. This is how you do it. So anyway, I'm very passionate about it, if you couldn't tell, but I had said earlier, don't make decisions for someone before you actually ask. You don't know if the person needs this. You don't know if not just the person that needs this, but the person that they may bring on needs, and that person bring on needs, and this person that they're going to help 10 people with their health, and then this person's going to help somebody with their finances. Really, it's so, yeah, okay. So what's the next point? And I look back on, some of the coaches that are, when I first started, that I was scared to invite, and, are, staying home with their kids and sending them to private school and doing things that they couldn't have done without this opportunity. And I look back and I wonder, what if I was too busy worrying about what people thought, and I was too worried about myself and getting, letting my insecurities get in the way, and I didn't invite them, how their situations would be different. And obviously, if I never said yes to the opportunity, even though I wasn't asked, I just happened to say okay, I went to my coach and said, I want to coach. I don't know. I guess she got a little lucky with that. But, you know, I look back and like, wow, what if I didn't do it? And what if these other coaches didn't do it or say yes or get the invite, then their life would be completely different. So, again, we have so many different facets in this business. It's not all for one and all for one for all. There's so many different facets with the income, the freedom, the accountability, the community, the discount. There's so many different things that can help people. So remember that whenever you're talking to people. And this is something just with your social media. Besides the private invites, please don't not do the private invites. It's easy just to post on Facebook and think that if you've invited people, go behind the scenes and talk to people. It's a lot better one-on-one when you're speaking with someone to have that one-on-one interaction. You know, they know that you are thinking of them, that they, you know, would potentially do something well with this. And it's, you know, it's an honor. It's an honor to be asked to do something special. So doing the one-on-one private messaging, but also breadcrumbing on your newsfeed. So I'm bad about sometimes writing a novel, you know, coaching is and like, you know, 2 pages and they're still reading or probably not reading because they're like, that's too much for me to read. The breadcrumbing every single day, like thankful for a coaching opportunity that I got to, you know, stay with my kids today. You know, they were sick, or I was thankful for the opportunity today because I wouldn't have stayed accountable to my fitness otherwise. Or I'm thankful for this opportunity today because, you know, always just breadcrumbing. It doesn't have to be every single reason why you love coaching, but just breadcrumbing your, you know, why you appreciate coaching. It doesn't have to be every single day, but maybe a few times a week so that people know outside of your fitness, they're knowing that you are in a business and that you can share the business with anyone who wants it. But I think the breadcrumbing is really, really important because people get a sense of what it's doing for you and how it's, you know, helping you and benefiting you. And also, I think this is probably one of the last things I have. There's a webinar in our online office that you can use if you ever want to do like a live webinar, like a free event, or a private group or a Zoom call like this. Even if it's a couple of your friends or a big group of people or one person or anything, you don't have to really do anything. There's slides. We've done ours before. I threw a couple of, you know, of our team photos in there. And you guys know I'm not techie. So for the fact that I was able to run it, you know, it's easy. And that's also in the file section in our team page. So if you ever want to have a live webinar or host a webinar with some of your friends or prospects or whatever, feel free to use it. You've got it at your fingertips. You know, that's one way to kind of take the emphasis off of one-on-one if you're not going to, you know, do that every single day. And you could reach more people that way. And it's basically, you know, my personality isn't more factual, but some people just want facts. They don't care, blah, 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 your story, you know, blah, blah, blah. They want cut and dry. When did the company start? What's the revenue? Blah, 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 blah. The webinar gives you factual information up to, you know, Beachbody, when they started, all the different programs, the revenue for the company. I mean, we're $1 billion company, and, you know, they do all this publicizing for us already. I mean, it's a lot of facts that you can share with people who are that personality that just want it. So always, you know, if you want to do one of those maybe once or twice a month and just post on your page, you know, doing a webinars, and you probably want more information. And that's just, you know, if you wanted to do that. And we've done a couple, and we can do another one if you guys feel it'd be beneficial to add people to it. But I just wanted you to know that if you wanted to do your own, you could. And I think I covered everything. I hope that there was some value in that, the how to invite if you're struggling with that. And, you know, the who shouldn't really be that hard. It should be pretty much anybody that you feel could benefit from this. And you know, it's funny because sometimes I'll do the event page for our sneak peek, and people who I feel bad that I never asked click join to find out more. And I'm like, why didn't I think to ask that person? Like, I feel bad. Why didn't I think to ask that person? Like, I left them out. I left them out on something really cool, and I feel bad. So that always makes me wake up and think there are so many people out there that want to know more, and I'm leaving people out every single day. So I know we all are, but does anybody have any questions or comments or anything at all? Anything? Did you get anything out of it? Okay. Okay then. Well, if nobody has anything, then all right, let's get a group picture. Nicole left. And Melissa, I don't know if you want to get on with your picture, or if not, that's okay. All right. All right, we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank y'all for getting on tonight. And I hope, again, if you have any questions that I didn't touch on and you just want to message me, feel free to do that. You know, I'm always here for anyone. And again, you can post on the team page and go through the file section in the team page. There's so much stuff in there, y'all. Anytime, you know, I feel like there's something of value, I'm going to add it in there. So if you're ever, you know, needing something, most likely it's already in there. So go through it and see if there's anything that can help you, especially with the inviting. And I guess that's it. So love you guys and have a good rest of the week, and see you next week. Bye.